I actually think it's this mountain we're gonna hike. This is kind of what the terrain looks like. It doesn't even feel like a path. Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. It's literally, it's not moving. Oh my god. No, I'm not gonna disturb it. That's so funny. They're just chilling. This has easily become my favorite camp spot. Good morning. It's like 6:30 in the morning and it's actually quite chilly today, so I put on my jacket for the first time. I think because the sun won't show up because of the mountains, I think, for another few hours. So I'm gonna keep my jacket on. Yeah, but it's another beautiful day. Blue skies. Just having my normal breakfast, and yeah, I kind of want to get out on this hike as early as possible because it's going to take 3 hours and I have to be out of here by 12. So I'm doing a little bit of packing and then I'll be going. I actually think it's this mountain we're going to hike, or that one. Not sure yet. We'll see. Very chilly morning and I'm wearing shorts, so yeah, I'm just walking as quickly as I can, and I think that's where we're going, that mountain. We're going to Klovane or Klovane, this hike. The sun finally came out. Now it's getting warm. Oh, so nice. Whew. So far 1 kilometer climbed and 200 meters in ascent. I think this mountain is total at 980 meters above the sea. So it's a very steep descent. No, ascent. Very steep ascent. We're not at the top yet, but it already looks really nice. Two kilometers done and 544 meters in ascent. This is such a steep hike. It's very challenging. I don't know if you can tell, but it's ascending very, very quickly. So yeah, I think like 1.5 kilometers left, so a little more than halfway. What's really getting to me is all the flies and like the spider webs that I walk into. Like that's more annoying than the walking for sure. So climbed 2.5 kilometers and 719 meters ascent. This is kind of what the terrain looks like. And then this uphill. It doesn't even feel like a path. And sometimes there's ropes to help you climb up. Yeah, but I don't think it's the tallest mountain over there. I think it's the smaller one. Yeah, and I think we're really close. Look, this is the path. I think the plateau is up there because it's like a straight wall, so it must just be around and then we're there. 3 kilometers and 860 meters ascent. I can already see a view, but I'm gonna wait to show you until I get to the top. Finally made it to the top. Took me 1.5 hours and total ascent 931 meters. So I'm pretty happy with that. I thought it was gonna be that top, but that's hilarious. It's definitely not. But yeah, so let's check out the view. Well, this was a very nice hike, so let's see how long it takes to climb down. I climbed down a bit, and here you can actually see both the lakes and the campsite I stayed at, and the water is turquoise. It's crazy. Over there is a glacier. That's where we're going to later today. Yeah, but it just, the water just looks, the color is insane. Going down feels okay, but it's kind of hard on the knees. Like I can feel my knees hurt a little bit. But, oh, and it's also very, like, technical. Almost at the bottom now. Really close. Whew. That's where we were, at the top of that. It was a long hike. More challenging than I expected with all the rocks and everything. So I had to quickly pack up my stuff because I had to check out at 12. So I just quickly packed up my things and then parked my bike somewhere. And now I'm going for a swim, and I definitely need a shower and having some lunch as well. The water was ice cold, like straight from the glacier, but it felt really nice. All right. It feels weird to have been in the same spot for a whole morning. Now it's 12:40. And yeah, that hike took me, I was up there for like 20 minutes and took pictures and stuff. But the whole thing probably took me like 3 hours. And it was like 6.5 kilometers total, and 920 meters ascent. Sounds crazy. It's like almost 1,000 meters. But now our next destination is not that far from here. It's actually the glacier that I could see from the top of the mountain. So it's about a 12-kilometer drive from here. Oh, and you can see the glacier in the distance. That's why the water is so cold, because it's from a glacier. Now we've arrived to the glacier. I'm not gonna walk here, but I am gonna park temporarily here. I can turn around. I feel like I already saw it, so I'm not gonna get off and walk there, but I am gonna get some good footage of it, I think. If I'm being honest, I wasn't that impressed from up close. It looked cooler like from a distance. But yeah, before I leave this area, there is one more lake I'm gonna check out. That's supposed to have this other very cool waterfall. And then I think I will leave this area and go south towards Åland or Åland. But yeah, here there was also a really nice waterfall. It was almost nicer looking at the waterfall than the glacier. This view is so nice. This lake was so beautiful. Same thing is happening again. The roads are too small and cars have to back up. Didn't say anything about that on the GPS. It's a little frustrating, but yeah, there's nothing you can do. This is not worth it because there's only one way back. It was only one waterfall, so it's not worth it for one waterfall. I think I would be here at least half an hour in 28 degrees, so nope. We are back in the little town of Stryn, and before I figure out what my next plan is, I'm craving something fresh like fruit. So I'm gonna go by the store and get some fruit, maybe apple or nectarines or something, and then I'll check out the map and look for the next destination. So I found exactly what I was craving for. red plums. Where's my bike? And now I'm actually gonna look at this Norway map because it showed some of the tourist roads, the really nice roads. So I'm gonna see if I can drive those to my next destination.
Why is it so hard?
This wasn't the plan, but I finished all the plums. All 12 plums. Now I feel good. And I have a plan. So, I kind of took a detour, but there are these roads here that are really nice. And there's a lookout point here that I want to go to. So we're gonna drive down here and end up right here, I think. So it's gonna be like a 2-hour 40 drive to the first spot, which is a really nice lookout point.
Okay, let's leave this little town once and for good now, because now I've been here a few times. Okay, and now we are officially going south. That was loud. All right, let's go. So I just drove up the a mountain, I don't know which mountain, from Olledal and Lodal and that region, and now we're heading south towards Averland, and there's a huge mountain in front of us. Can you see it? And over there as well. Wow. That one's so pointy, that mountain in the middle. Looks like we're going down the mountain again into the next valley, the next fjord. This is something I didn't think about before coming to Norway. There are a lot of camper vans as a car or as a trailer, and they make everything so much slower and it takes more time. Because it's hard to pass them, especially on twisty roads. I think there are, like from what I've seen, if I just look in general at the cars, there's equally as many Norwegian cars as there are non-Norwegian cars. Okay, and there's a cow on the road. Maybe this will let me. Oh my god, it's literally, it's not moving. Oh my god. I hope it says hello to me. Hello. Oi. No, I'm not gonna disturb it. That's so funny. They're just chilling. It didn't move. It's still there. It's still standing there. It's like sniffing all the cars as they come by. That was so funny. Oh my god, that scared me. I didn't even see him. Wow, sorry. This mountain in the middle really reminds me of Gaulafjellet in Iceland. It was kind of the same shape, but this one is way bigger. So we finally made it to this tourist road, Gaulafjellet. So yeah, let's see how this road is. Yes, I turned right. This area is very wooded. So many pine trees. There's pine trees covering all the mountains. This is such a nice view. Wow. I have to say, this was a nice road. Better than taking the freeway, but nothing that spectacular in my opinion. I mean, I feel spoiled because of the kinds of roads I've already driven on here and the kinds of views I've had, so this is like not as great as that, but if you compare this to anything I have at home, I mean, it's still amazing. Okay, now we're starting to get some really nice views. Wow, look at this. This is beautiful. So we're there in 200 meters and I'm excited to... Wow. Okay, I did not expect that. Oh my god. Look at all the twisty roads, or twisty road. That's gonna be fun to drive. It kind of looks like Torstigen. It looks really cool how the clouds are giving shadows in the mountain. So now we just have, I'm not sure exactly how much yet. I'm just giving my phone a break from all the Google Maps. And it's just this road, the 55, all the way until Dagsvik. That's where we're going to be staying for tonight, or I'm going to be staying for tonight. And you're joining. I think it's like a max 30-kilometer ride, maximum. I wonder why this pass is not that popular. Like, there are some passes that are completely crowded, and then some like this that aren't crowded at all. Of course, the sheep live here too. A lot of the sheep have like this thing that makes a sound around their neck. It must be annoying to wear for the sheep, I mean. But now we are almost down the mountain. So now we've arrived in the little town of Dagsvik. And I think this is where the camping is. Oh, it's downhill. Oh, itchy. This looks kind of funny on the map, this town, because it's like, it's just a little thing that sticks out. Scenic camping. Let's see, is that the reception? Alright, let's go see. There's a nice old man who took the payment. I'm kind of tired because I think I'm sunburned. It's not what you expect when you come to Norway, but alright. Thing is, I need somewhere, because my bike like falls in the grass, like, or sorry, the stand, so it can't be soft, like that's the problem. But there's like a spot there that's hard, like right here maybe. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. No, I want it a little further. That right on a rock.
Wieso kann ich auch kurz einen Stein hinsetzen? Gern.
This has easily become my favorite camp spot so far, and that's because there are raspberries and blueberries that I can just pick right next to me. So while my dinner is cooking, I thought I'd show you on the map where I've been today. So we started by this lake, Gaulafjellet, and I did a hike here. And then I drove down to the glacier like that. And then I tried going back around and doing this road, but that was where I turned around because there were so many cars. So then I drove back to Scenic, where I thought I should go, but I didn't need to. So back again, and then I followed this road like that, all the way down like this. And then here, and then I started the scenic road here, like that, around, and that was where the lookout point was. And then down here, and now I'm here in Dagsvik. So I'm about to call it a night, but first I need to fix my bike a little bit. My bike is extremely dirty, but I won't wash it until I get home. So that's in a few days, but that's fine. But yeah, I really need to, make this better. But the thing is, I don't have a towel. So I'll just do without it. Actually, I have some paper that I could use. I'm not an expert, okay? Don't judge me.
So there have been several of these tunnels that have completely no light, and they are so creepy to drive in. I just feel like I want to get out of them. This area is farmland, so there are animals. Sorry. So now we are at 1,392 meters. This view is insane and so scary, honestly. I'm gonna drive very, very slowly. I'm gonna go for it.
So this turned out to be the most amazing view that I've had at a campsite so far.